Antony is a baller. Manchester United 3, Arsenal 1 in what was a thrilling game of football this Sunday. First of all, I'll say shout out to the United players, man. Clearly, ever since the Brentford spanking, and I'd say in particular the dropping of Maguire and Shaw, United turned around, undefeated in 4 games. I'll bet you could say me reverting to a counter-attacking style, but they've been solid, and especially been solid defensively. But it was an interesting game because for large periods of time, Arsenal dominated this game. You know, for 20 minutes in the first half and 20 minutes in the second half, Arsenal were all over Manchester United, all over them. And of course, with that said, you have to take your chances. And what I felt with Arsenal is that, and I think you can even look at the stats, United still had more shots on target than Arsenal. They dominated, they pressed, they pressurised United, but they didn't really create like loads of clear-cut chances. And of course, first goal, Antony, and if you saw, I did a welcome to Manchester United Antony, and on his debut, it just had to happen. Guy is a baller, man. Antony is a baller. He's a baller, and it was great to see that entertainment, that wow factor again. But what I said in the first half was that it was that the lack of a number 9 was hurting Manchester United because, you know, as much as I like obviously Rashford, it seemed that Antony didn't really have anyone to sort of play into, and you could see that, you know, and that kind of carried into the second half to a certain extent. Even though we got the goal ahead in the first half, 1-0, into the second half, United started poorly. For the first, 15, 20 minutes of the second half, United started really poorly. Arsenal dominated Manchester United. And he got a well-deserved equaliser. A bit lucky, but Saka scored the goal, and you're thinking, with the momentum of Arsenal, United are in trouble here. They're in big, big trouble. And in this sense, this was a game of substitutions, before the actual sub, United get back in this game, like out of nowhere. I have no idea how they scored it, but sometimes you are the most vulnerable when you're scored. And I think that was what Arsenal were at that time. They switched off. United played the offside trap. Bruno, great ball into Rashford. Boom, that's it. Second goal. And that kind of stunned Arsenal a little bit. I mean, they're still in the game, but I think what eventually killed off the game was the substitutions. I think as soon as Ronaldo and Fred came on, Arsenal had problems. They didn't really have anyone to come on to really impact. And that was my thing. Back in my mind, I was thinking, realistically, who do Arsenal really have on the bench that can really impact the game? Gabriel Jesus was phenomenal. He was so good. I can see why Arsenal are much better now. Destroyed, and was causing Martinez and Varane tons of problems. And Malacia was getting cooked by Saka as well. So they had difficult games. But unfortunately for Arsenal, when you are high, you can also be brought down as well. So, and as soon as Fred and Ronaldo came on, the momentum went back to Manchester United. Fred's pressing, winning the ball back, and obviously Ronaldo's put into the box actually changed the game. And obviously another goal by Marcus Rashford, 3-1, game over in my personal opinion. My only criticism really is that maybe these changes could have been made sooner. Like, if it was me, I would have actually brought on Casemiro and Fred a lot earlier to bring some energy, because it was clear that as much as I think Eriksen, for me, had a good game, borderline man of the match, he was getting tired in that game, and we were getting overrun in the midfield, So that was the key thing. I will address something here quickly. It was a foul. Okay, to any Arsenal fan, it was a foul. It was a foul. It was a foul. It was a foul. End of story. It was a foul. It is what it is, So you need to get the ball from the player. Okay, you can't just push a player and it's soft. Oh, that was soft. It's like, is it a foul or not? Okay, it's as simple as that. Like, is it a foul or not? Like, I've seen this all on Twitter, and it's like, all they say is it's soft. It's like, okay, but he didn't get the ball. Okay, like, it either was a foul or not. You can say it was soft, it was not soft or whatever, but at the end of the day, was it a foul or not? Okay, and I make an argument that Lokonga was lucky to be on the pitch, because that studded challenge above knee on Bruno could have easily, if it had been reviewed by VAR, been a red card. But it is what it is. But anyway, you know, 12 points from a possible 18. Solid for Manchester United. 3 points off top. Let's see what happens, you know. So, but Ten Hag shout out, and hopefully, fingers crossed, there aren't any injuries. But yeah, remember, like, share, and subscribe. Peace out. Cheers.